The color mask in Luminar Neo allows you to apply and edit to just one specific color and leaves the rest of the image untouched. Click on the image to select the color that you want, then use the range slider to expand or contract the selection. But go to broad and you'll pull in colors you don't want. Luminar Neo Update 1.27 added mask feathering, which further enhances this tool's capabilities. This is a clip from our live Luminar Neo masking masterclass. You'll see how color selection works, what the range slider actually controls, and quirks you need to know before they slow you down. We're going to add this image on top. So this is our new layer on top, okay? Now, if I want to use the color masking, let's say I just want the red to show up, okay? So if you want to apply an effect only to a certain area or certain colors, okay, and I'll show you some examples where that might come into play, right? You can use color masking. So when you choose it, it analyzes your image. Then it says, click on the photo to sample color. So if I click red, right, look what we got. So only things that are red are going to show. Now we have a range slider. So if I go to the left, it's going to show less red or more specific to where I clicked, okay? So the more to the left is more precise to where I clicked. To the right is less precise, or it includes more reds, okay? If I click reset, I can pick a new color. So let's try it again with yellow. Okay, now I've got yellows. Notice it still picks up a little bit of the red, right? See that? So there's yellow in there, right? Notice it got the basket of the balloon as well. Okay, let's go again. Another pet peeve of mine is that if you go back to the color tool, you don't get to adjust it, it starts over again, right? So unfortunately, the image is hiding. So I'm just going to click on the sky because I want to get a blue. Okay. So now I have blue. Okay. I can get less blue or more specific. Again, more specific to where I clicked. That's what that range means. More precise. Less precise includes similar tones. Okay. Similar colors. Okay. Now you can see that it added. Oh, it did add. It added the orange and now the blue. So if I want just the blue, I have to clear it again. So let's go back to color. Oops. We have to fill it so I can see it. So fill. Let's go back to color. Let's get a blue. See, this is my pet peeve here about these masks is I tried filling it and then I tried again and it just wouldn't go. So now I had to completely see it's not working for me. I'm going to reset this. Let's go back here. Okay, so I've reset the layer, right? Now I'm going to start with color over again. Okay, so I'm going to pick on this blue. There we go. Okay, so it did add from the orange to the blue. Okay, so more precise, less precise. Okay, and interestingly enough, I did not expect it to add the orange. Okay, notice how much blue there is in the mountains as well. So if I go back to color, right, the image isn't there, but I can see what I'm hovering over. So if I pick a red, there's red, okay? If I pick a red, it's adding it, okay? That's news to me as well. So now I've added the red, okay? Another pet peeve I had with this one was that you can't feather it, but with the new actions, I'll come back to these, you can, okay? So you can soften the edge of your mask now. That is new as well, okay? Let's come back to this one and do luminosity. Learn the next masking tool right up here. If you want this kind of step-by-step guidance built into a full structured course, not scattered tutorials, check out my Luminar Neo complete course, link below.